Hi everyone, my name is Leah and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you're just starting your curly hair journey, this video is definitely for you. Today I'll be answering some curly hair questions I wish I knew the answers to as a beginner. I have my computer with me here today with all the different types of questions that I will be answering in today's video. So let's get started. The first question is, should I brush my curls? In the shower, split your hair into two sections. So if you have really thick hair, like me, I recommend you split it, put conditioner from mid-length to bottom, and brush it out thoroughly to get all the tangles away. Because if you don't detangle your hair after a long week of having a bunch of products in your hair and tangles and everything, you will cause buildup on your hair. You want to make sure that your hair is always detangled after every wash. And then it comes to after the shower. So when the hair basically has got its shape and it's basically done for the week after you've, done your hair routine, don't ever brush it. Because brushing it is going to promote frizz, dryness is going to happen, and it's just going to look like a lion's mane, to be honest. I used to brush out my curls, and that's the biggest no I would tell someone if they asked me that question. You're just going to get frizz. Second question is, why do my curls disappear overnight? Basically, the mistake I see a lot of people doing is that they're sleeping with their hair out. They just done their curly hair routine, they're sleeping with their hair out, and they have a regular cotton pillowcase. Yeah, let me tell you what's going to happen. Your hair and your pillowcase are causing a lot of friction, which causes frizz, curl damage obviously, no defined curls the next morning, split ends, everything you can name basically. What I recommend doing is either switching to a silk pillowcase. If you don't have a silk pillowcase, that's totally fine. You can also purchase a bonnet that is basically made out of silk as well. You can find them on any type of retail store. Very easy, actually. I found one on Amazon as well if you don't have time to go out shopping, which I know some people don't like to do. I also have it linked in my link tree down below. Anyways, so if you don't have any of those type of options and you're still sticking to your regular cotton pillowcase, I would recommend that you braid your hair. So if you have super thick curly hair, one thing that I recommend is that you do two separate braids, because that helps to really keep your hair intact, and usually helps to reduce frizz because they're kept in two sections, and then you can just water it down the next morning and just put in some curly hair products and just yeah. If you do have thin hair, it's okay. You can also do two braids, because I feel like that's easier when I usually section my hair when I want to do something to it the next morning. The next question is, do I need expensive products? No. There's so many different products that are on the market right now that are not obviously super expensive. You can still see good results with cheap products. I went to Target pretty recently, and there's obviously so many different types of categories of curly hair product. Make sure that you buy products that are within your price range. Some products that I believe are best for beginners and they don't want to spend too much money on curly hair products, I recommend the Cantu hair products. But for those people that want to look into more expensive products, and actually some products that I have used myself in my curly hair routines, I will definitely make sure that you this QR code. Basically everything I use is on here, so absolutely not cost you any extra money. It will just give me some commission because I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you guys were wondering how that works and stuff, so it will take you directly to Amazon, easy purchase, and yeah, you will have the products that I recommended. It's super easy. It's just the same way as you would buy a regular item on Amazon. So that's what I really like about Linktree, is that you will find everything that I'm using in one place. The question that I believe is kind of important to answer is, how much curl cream should I use? Well, a lot of people telling you to put huge loads of you can see people on TikTok, Instagram, and every platform just taking so much products after a shower and just dumping their hair into a bunch of curly hair cream. That is not necessary. You take as much of curly hair product as you need for your amount of hair. You section your hair into sections, because if you just started putting it in your hair, if I just begin to put it somewhere in my hair, I wouldn't know how much I would need because it's just gonna cover that certain spot. So you would have to separate your hair into different sections, put in as much as you feel like that part needs. So that's very important to realize as you practice doing your curly hair. So this question is kind of funny because this is what I was like always wondering, is why do my curls look different every single day? When I used to put in my curly hair cream and everything, like styling products in my hair, it would obviously get like really greasy. This was kind of the beginning stage of getting to know like what my hair actually needs, and it can be a little bit confusing because like one day your hair can be like super, you know, voluminous and have the most defined curls, but it's honestly up to like how your curly hair routine is from the first day. So if your hair isn't like super wet, it's pretty dry, and you're starting to just put in products and you're just like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna put in a bunch of product and see what happens. Yeah, it's gonna be very different because your hair is probably not as defined when it's dry, because when it's dry and it doesn't have any products, your hair will kind of like get frizzy, and then when you just put products without enough water, it's going to get very frizzy and undefined. But I just want to say that the most important thing in your curly hair routine is to make sure your hair is wet and is damp, because that will definitely help you get the most perfect and defined curls. Okay, so the next question is, should you put gel in your hair? Well, yeah, I honestly recommend putting gel in your hair because it helps to make your curls very defined and it helps your curls stay in place. Putting in gel can make your hair crusty obviously and more stiff, but by putting in some type of oils on your ends, you can definitely help to scrunch that crustiness out and leave like a very nice, smooth type of voluminous, defined curls. Curls can also be defined in different ways. Like it doesn't have to be like super crusty. There's obviously like different types of curly hair products that don't make your hair feel like it has like a gel cast on it and make it like very crunchy. So there's tons of different things on the market, but I will help you guys with all of that through all these videos I'm gonna make in the future. So if you have any questions about what gels to use and things like that, I will definitely like let you know in the comments. The last question I'm going to be answering in today's video is, can I straighten my curly hair without damaging it? And yes, there are some methods obviously that you can do to not damage your curls. You should definitely not straighten your hair when your hair is wet or damp. Don't do that. Also, don't really just in with a straightener right away without prepping your hair and make sure that your hair is detangled, right? You're gonna have some knots and you're gonna have to go like, you know, over and over again on the straightener. You will just keep burning your hair. Very important thing is that you need to make sure that you always wear heat protectant on your hair. You want to make sure you spray it from roots to ends. Well, if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, straightening your hair is probably not going to be the first step you want to do if you want to achieve nice defined curls. That's just not going to be the first priority. Obviously treating your hair, like straightening it once in a while, is totally fine, but don't make that a habit, because would you rather have frizzy curls and undefined curls, or would you like to have long hair, defined curls, less heat damage, which is going to let your hair have less breakage? You're gonna have to choose what works best for you and what your future goals are with your hair. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope I could answer some of the questions that you guys probably had about curly hair. I would appreciate a follow. This account really means a lot to me, and I would really like to, yeah, just help anyone with any curly hair struggles. If you know anyone that is looking for how to start their curly hair routine and what products they need to use and so on, if they have any questions, please recommend this channel. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for watching to the end, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!